owner of Tri Production Publishing Incorporated. And I want to give you my second tip. This tip is your writing should help others mature. Kind of talked about just a little bit in the first tip video that you should see your gifts, your writing as a gift. And part of that gift is also to help others mature. You know, the Holy Spirit equips the Christian to use their gifts, and it should be the same as the writer, because I believe that it is a spiritual gift that God gives us. So without the cross, we find ourselves becoming self-focused and self-glorifying. So as a Christian writer, Christian author, I believe God has given us this challenge to be different. And I'm not saying we can't find success or accomplish fame. What I am saying is our focus should be on something outside of ourselves. I call that, when we only focus on ourselves, I call that the false trinity of me, myself, and I. So our first goal as a Christian writer or author is to seek how the Holy Spirit can help us in creating our topics and what things to cover and how to cover them. So this does not mean you can't write a book, as I said before, on leadership or cooking or any other topic. But it does mean we need to ask God, how do you want me to represent you in my writing? So our goal is to help people mature as they read, to grow as they read our books or whatever it is we're writing. So here are some of the challenging questions that I think you should ask yourself. First question is, does your writing share steps to help your reader accomplish a goal that you're sharing? So if you're telling your reader that, healthy eating is important, then give them some steps to get there. And make sure that their goals or steps that you've actually done yourself, which is really the second question you should ask yourself. Have you followed your advice before you give it to your reader? So you don't want to give somebody advice that you haven't taken yourself. So you become the first researcher and the first test study, the test pilot, if you will, of what you're writing. Have you tested out the things that you're telling your readers to do? And so make sure you can give them some goals that they can follow. Give them a 1 or 2 step process, or 1 or 2 things that you've seen that have been successful. And then share your testimonies about why that was important to you. Whatever it is, whether it's raising children to, leadership ideas. People really want you to help them with some step-by-step processes. And then the third point is, are you sharing your transparent moments of your own self-discovery to help your reader identify with you? One of the things that I remember once, I did a conference or a gathering with some women, and there were all of these women. You could see they were hurting and broken, and one woman got up and just began to tell about how perfect her life was, and I could just see how the other ladies just completely shut her down. Well, the truth was, her life wasn't as perfect as she was making it out to be, but she wasn't really ready to be transparent, and what happened is she lost her audience. It is so important that you're willing to be transparent. Share that you're human. You are not perfect. You're not without flaws. And when you're willing to share those things with your readers, they connect with you because they go, that's me, or I feel that, I understand that. And that helps your reader to then be willing to want to hear your advice. Nobody wants to hear your advice if they don't think or feel as though you can understand where they're coming from. So I just want to say, take the time to make sure your work helps your reader grow, because it has helped you grow. So if you need a coach or are ready to write your book, Tri Production Publishing is ready to help you. For more details, you can go to my website, publishthevision.com, or you can go to my links that I will try to make available. But again, these things that you want to do in terms of writing to help others mature is, you want to make sure you're giving them some steps, some points that they can follow after. You're making sure that you've already taken the advice you're wanting them to take, and that you also are willing to be transparent and share those moments of self-discovery that have worked for you, that may also be able to help your reader. Until next time, let's just keep writing.